Hey, what's up fellas? It's a great day for working out. Before we hit the gym though, let's dive into some of your questions. Remember, if you find this helpful, go ahead and click the like button and subscribe. You know, subscribers will get the preference. You know, when you ask your questions, I'm generally going to pick them over non-subscribers. So make sure you subscribe and let's dive into your questions for the week. Alright, up first, Six Bra, and he says, "Hi mate, I was wondering about anabolic steroids and the risk of steroid use at a young age. I'm 17. Okay, alright. You don't need to be taking steroids when you're 17 years old. You don't really need to be taking steroids, period. Especially, you can put on plenty of muscle mass without steroids. I don't take steroids because I believe in working out and having a healthy body. So taking steroids is counter to that because you're opening the door to all types of risks, you know, down the road for, you know, minimal gain, and it just doesn't make sense. So, you know, I'm not here to bash it, but if I'll tell you right now, if steroids is you're interested about it or that's your thing, I'm the wrong guy to talk to or get advice from. I'm not gonna help you on it because I don't know anything about it. So a good video to watch just that kind of presents steroids and working out and supplements in kind of a neutral light and just talks about it is Bigger, Faster, Stronger. So if you have Netflix, I think you can stream it from there free. I suggest you check that out. Alright, next up, Green Destiny Sword. Yeah. Hi mate. I was wondering, another Australian or British dude I guess here. Alright. Wants to know if I have any tips for self-motivation, finding it difficult to get to the gym when you've got a lot going on. Alright, hey, that's a good question. You know, a lot of times there are tons of motivation tips, but I will tell you one little trick that you can use to help you get to the gym. Instead of thinking, hey, I gotta go to the gym and like do this whole workout, just tell yourself, hey, go to the gym and run on the treadmill for 5 minutes. Like, that's all I have to do is just go to the treadmill, go to the gym, run on the treadmill for 5 minutes. And then after those 5 minutes, if you want to go home, you can go home. But that's all, tell yourself that's all you have to do, and it'll be a lot easier to get into the gym. And 9 times out of 10, after you run the 5 minutes, you'll end up wanting to stay and working out. But the few times that you don't, you know, let yourself go. That's okay. So just kind of reframe it to, oh, I've got to go to the gym and work out forever, to let me just get in the gym and run on the treadmill, warm up for 5 minutes. Alright, last but not least, we have Mr. Chris Mason. Chris Newey wants to know, how long should you bulk before you start cutting, and how long should you cut before going back to bulking? Good question, and I think this really comes down, I don't want to sound like a cop-out, but it comes down to personal preference. You know, that's why you're working out. You're working out for the body that you want, and so it's something that you just have to judge yourself. You know, there's no set rules as to when you need to bulk or cut. It's very common for a lot of guys. You know, I'll generally bulk up during the winter time. In summertime I will cut because, you know, that's when you're out in front of the ladies and on the beach and stuff, so it makes a little more sense to do it based on the weather. But again, it's personal preference and what your goals are. So I would check back, go watch the How to Get the Body You Want video if you haven't seen that already. That talks about creating your workout strategy and how to use that to set up your program. Alright, hope you found that helpful. Make sure you click the like button if you did, so I know to keep doing this. Subscribe if you haven't already. What are you waiting for? And also have some workout videos coming out soon. Actually, a lot of new stuff coming out within the next week or two. So keep an eye up here, keep an eye on your email, and I will be letting you know when all the good stuff is released. Talk to you next week.